Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Tank Hentz. What do we have on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Right side. Gorman throws to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers. And when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, I tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In for a strike. 2-2 now.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 6 in the series so far. That clips the corner. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball. Back here in St. Louis, our starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Bradish.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
High in the air, out to right. Mayo moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Lars Nootbaar.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Kobe Mayo. Hence back to work. Way inside. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here is Taylor Ward. Fair ball. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit. And that is out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Holliday was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. And that one hammered. That's back. That one is gone. His 21st of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
2 outs, nobody on. And now, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That's too low. Ball 1.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that all-star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really this.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
Now it's 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bradfield off of first with 2 away. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Gorman over to first. That ends the frame. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. The Orioles looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Good eye right there.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike.
Strike! 0-2.
In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is... Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 1.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first offering is not close. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
1 out, runner at second. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul. 1 out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Hence checks the runner. Henderson dives back in safely. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now Taylor Ward, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the dirt, but kept close. Inside, and a count 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Off the plate inside, ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now move to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nick Pratto. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Strike 3, frozen with the front door slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Struck out looking his first time. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar moves under it, and there's 1 down. Jackson Holliday now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sawinski on his way over. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tap foul at the plate. Bradfield, a former All-Star, 24 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Two outs. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now at the plate, Ethan Salas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Angelo Cooper. And there's a ball. Pitch misses. 2-0. Out to short. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Herrera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Line drive. Bradfield makes the play, and that's the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Chris Stratton.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
1-2. Ball. 2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Tosses to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Kobe Mayo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Upstairs.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there. They lead 4-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Bradish back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Jack Sawinski next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nick Pratto digs in now. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. There's a strike at the knees. Check swing, called strike. Line to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Going to count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy appears to be getting loose. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And it's fouled away. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Checks over to first, back safely. Westberg leads off first with one away. Ouch.
High. That hit him. First base.
Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. Bradfield having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And a foul ball. Move to second. Westberg back in on a dive. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Way high.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball, could be 2. Win toss to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Ethan Salas. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Pickoff move to first. Oh, he throws it away. Two on, 2 outs. That's down and in. Angelo Cooper next to bat for Baltimore. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Angelo Cooper. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him swinging. Huge opportunity missed there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well. And
dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I can't argue with that one. And clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of it.
Kyle Leahy takes over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the sweeper misses for a ball. And that is low for ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the right fielder, Kobe Mayo, 1 for 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Henderson around third. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. Gorman throws out to first, and that's an out. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Westburg. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. New pitcher on now, Cade Horton.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Horton, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Now up for St. Louis, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one just misses, and that's ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's not fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Prado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball on to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Gregory Soto on to pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That's way outside. 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nootbaar makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Holiday at first, one gone. Ball one there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Now snap throw to first. Holiday back on a dive. Grounded to third. Could be two. Fires to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Horton back to work. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And another ball.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Ouch, that one drilled him. In there safely. Well, that ball came back and got him pretty good in the chest. As the catcher checks on him, looks like he might be okay, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Man at second. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Grounds one to short. Slings it across, and Contreras is retired. That's the third out. Inning over. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Angelo Cooper. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thompson also getting ready. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one is upstairs. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That to right. Nootbaar in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. All muscle to center field. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 6-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kobe Mayo. And there's a strike. That one almost got him.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ward stands in now and watches strike 1. Mayo at second with 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Man at first, Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch misses. Bautista, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
In the air, left side. Ward makes the catch. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Ripped to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
7-2 your final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. it.